Hello, hello, good evening, class. This is Spiritology 101, where I give you an in depth explanation of spirituality, how it works, and stages, and everything. So, I'll do that. Then I will go on with the second part of the class, and if I cannot finish everything, I will start it off with this the next time we meet. So, welcome, 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 welcome back, class. Thank you so much for coming, and I will get into spirituality. Okay, I'm going to recap what we talked about, and if you like to get a piece of paper out or a notebook and write this down if you didn't get it the last time, because you'll be looking back on this in the future, and I hope to study it so you'll understand spirituality. I'm going to recap, and here we go. All right. The definition of spirituality is relating to or affecting the human spirit or soul as opposed to material or physical things. That's the definition. What it involves is this: involves the recognition of a feeling or sense or belief that there is something greater than myself, something more to being human than sensory experience, and that the greater whole of which we are a part is cosmic or divine in nature. Okay, okay, I'm gonna need my glasses, and I hope it doesn't glare. No, not too bad. Okay, uh, what are the three types of spirituality? Spiritual individualism, that explains itself. Spiritual collectivism, and spiritual dialogue. Spiritual individualism, that is a spiritual person, one person. And a spirit collectivism is a whole bunch of people uh, together. And let's see here. And then spirit dialogue is it's when you talk to yourself, or not really talking to yourself, but you're talking to a divine being, that spiritual dialogue. And also, it can be with several other people you can talk to about, being more, or what is there? Is there anything else? You know, questions like that in a discussion, a dialogue with another person or several people. That's spiritual dialogue. Okay? And that's the spiritual, the three types of spirituality. Okay, let's see here. Yes. Yeah. Spiritual individualism is centered on what's within. Yeah. And this is collectivism is institutions of religion. And as I say, it's conversations spiritual dialogue, is conversation. Okay. An example of being spiritual is asking deep questions about topics such as suffering or what happens after death. Okay. 5 types of spirituality are meaning, value, transcend, transcendence, connecting with oneself, others, God, supreme power, and the environment. That's transcendence. And becoming is the growth, progress, in life. Okay, let's see here. I got those here somewhere. Okay, let's see. Stage 4. Let's see, 7. Okay. Okay. Uh, Now I'm going to go into the 5 types of the 5 stages of spirituality. Okay. All right. Not 5, it's 7. Excuse me. 7 stages of spirituality. 1, innocence. You are born into a material world where your life is dominated by your lower 3 chakras: to act, to feel, and to have. Okay. Stage 2 is fear and ego. Okay. Stage 3, power. And then with these stages, there's the first choice you might make. Okay. And then stage 4 is giving. And at this stage, there's the second choice you might make. I'll explain this later on in the notes. Stage 5 are the seeker. Stage 6 is the sage. And this is the third choice at this point you may make. And that'll be explained also too. And stage 7 is spirit. Okay, let's see now. Explanation the stages of embarking on your spiritual path is a choice. And this everyone can make their own choice. You can choose to be spiritual or choose to do something else, you know. All right. Okay. Stage 1. This is an explanation of stage 1. I might not be able to get explain all these stages. I might have to start with next class, but I'm gonna go on, and then I'm gonna go on into the class notes. Uh, Stage 1, you still have a strong connection to the divine and the field of the absolute from which your consciousness just emerged. The spiritual being is still very much awake at this stage. Okay, stage two, fear, ego. Dependence is on others. You have to depend on others. Overshadow, overshadowed by fear. Okay, as you grow, the ego emerges. Fear is the corresponding of emotion. That's explaining stage two. Stage three is power. Growth and spiritual development ends here. For some people, your life becomes self centered and you become stuck at this point. Okay. And then there's a choice. The first choice you have to make, a feeling that there is more to life. Okay. Stage four, giving. Giving can, at this stage, can still be ego driven. That means that ego driven, you're thinking at this point, what will I get out of this if I help this person? What will happen to me? Will they give it back? Or will they not? Or why am I doing this? It's ego driven. Okay, second choice is when you begin to give from the level of love and compassion without a second thought or concern for recognition or reward. That's the second choice you will make after stage four. Okay, now I'm going to stop here. Okay, and I'm going to give you the class notes and I'm going to recap here so you'll know. Okay, recap. So, we went through the stages of spirituality up to stage four. So, we'll start at stage five next class meeting. Okay, now the topic for tonight for class is this, and you might want to take notes. This is part two of social and emotional intelligence. Okay, qualities. Why does this matter? Okay, social and emotional intelligence. Why does it matter? Here is the explanation. It helps individuals build relationships and is important to numerous aspects of a person's life. It shows an individual to form friendships and alliances, and it assists a person against being taken advantage of. Okay. People with social intelligence can read other people's faces and know what motivates them. Okay. And that's the qualities. Why does it matter? Okay. And that was the explanation of why it matters. Okay. People will behave in the following ways when you have this. You will understand other people and their emotions. Two, intuitively grasp what people want and why they want it. Three, understand own thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Four, skills, skilled at getting people to cooperate with each other. And five, able to understand power dynamics in social situations. And number six, can always tell when someone is uncomfortable at a party. Now, this is social and emotional intelligence. Okay. In conclusion, social intelligence builds over time and as a person ages. Thus, it is similar to the character strength of, oh, thank you, perspective. Oh, and the qualities and why does it matter? It helps individuals, again, recap, individuals build relationships and is important to numerous aspects of a person's life. It shows an individual to form friendships and alliances, and it assists a person against being taken advantage of. People with social intelligence can read others' faces and know what motivates them. The six qualities of a person with social and emotional intelligence are: one, understand other people and their emotions. Two, intuitively grasp what people want and why they want it. Three, understand own thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Four, skill at getting people to cooperate with each other. And five, able to understand power dynamics in social situations. And six, can always tell when someone is uncomfortable at a party. So those are the notes for, and I hope you got them because you're going to need them later. And this is Module 8 of Spiritology 104, and this is Part 2. Now, the next class meeting, uh, we will have, let's see here. Let's see, Sacred Voice. Uh, I'm not sure. It might be Sacred Voice, but I'm not sure. Emotional resilience. So I will say good night and thank you for coming. Take care of yourself and each other. And as I say, pass it on. Thank you so much. See you at next class meeting. Thank you so much. Oh, look at what my daughter bought me. Oh, Coco. Wow. The little tiny marshmallows. She's so sweet. She's a good daughter. And see, and this, thank you. So, good night, everybody. See you next time.